Find venerable Soldier Field, home of the best. We go from Soldier Field. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Hubbard. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. On play action, Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. On 4th down, on is Sam Martin to punt. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. This is taken at his own 30. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now the free agent signee from Philadelphia, it's DeAndre Swift.
Number 4, DeAndre Swift, the ball carrier. Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 2. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's going to keep it himself.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Let's go now.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. To the left side, he's got Komet. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Nice first down catch there by Cole Komet. And, Mike, I've had a chance to spend some time with him in Nashville these last couple summers and at our TEU event that I run with George Kittle and Travis Kelce. And for a big body, for a guy...
That is caught. What a throw. Cole Komet, touchdown Bears. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick is good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Young fires quick. That's Thielen. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Second and 11. Out of the shotgun, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll find the first rounder out of Washington, Rome Odunze. Rough to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to Odunze again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these two guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, 1st overall pick. Odunze, number 9. The future looks bright in Chicago.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Finding room at the 35. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. On the bootleg, it's Young. That into the hands of Hubbard.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Young. Secured by the veteran, Adam Thielen.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls get by, they're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
A second down throw for Young. Crush, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Back to throw. Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Here's Young. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
And that one not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do was get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this.
Here we go, set.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That is caught downfield by Odunze. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. A play fake. Now Williams. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Here's a shot toward the end zone. J.C. Horn that time with the good coverage, and he knocks it away. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. He'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This one from 39 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Young. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. On 1st down is Young. He'll dump this down to Hubbard. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back and you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This a 42-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in the 2nd half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Williams. That'll be caught right side by the rookie wideout. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. 2nd down and 8.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bears 1st down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Come on, set.
22 to Devian Clowney. They're in run support. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Now he'll air one out. Ho-ho! Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. They'll run with Hubbard. He slams it in there, and he is in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. It's up and good. The Panthers are on top. It's now 10-7. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Off play action. Here's Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's to Odunze again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And as we see Rome Odunze come up with a nice completion, Mike, let's remember, he's only one of 2 guys to rank in the top 10 of college football in receiving yards each of the last 2 seasons. I mean, production, the ability to compete, high point the ball. I mean, those are all boxes that Odunze checks. And everyone around this Chicago Bears organization, they couldn't have been happier with the way this draft fell, and they think they have a superstar in the making here at wide receiver.
They put Smythe in motion. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Off he goes.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
2nd and 7. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He'll try and get the ball comes out. And this is taken in by the defense. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain. But then he lost the ball, and the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Young. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a...
He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. On is Santos for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Bears are on top. It's 14-10. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll motion over Thielen. Young hands it to Hubbard. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. On 2nd down, Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And that is going to do it for this. Big play coming up. This is third down. Out of the shotgun, Young. A throw left side, taken in by Thielen. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Panther first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself pricked and played in front of you. That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A second down throw for Young. He's going to take a shot down the field. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. Now it's going to be third down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Duvernay to return. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Another run here. Another run by Swift. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34. A run here with Swift. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Williams to throw on second down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bears are out to a 21-10 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's make 19. Go.
On play action, Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Let's go now.
Slot receiver headed right. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards. Well, there's really 2 schools of thought, Mike. You have yourself the lead in the 4th quarter, and a lot of people just say, let's sit on it, let's play smart, just don't give anything to the opposing team to let themselves back in the game. Well, that's exactly what they almost did here. They put the ball in the air, tried to remain aggressive, and they're lucky it didn't come back to bite them.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. This is 1st and 10. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Young. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st, and for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Young to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now a timeout for Carolina, and it's going to be their second. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
18, right here. 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
And that is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
He's got his man. That's Leggett. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. So